Hello world, my name is Aspen, and I apologize for the shoddy quality of my debut video, but this is all that I have to work for the moment. And I've been trying for a good half hour, 45 minutes to try to think of a good way to present my first video, and I'm finding it to be a lot more difficult than I realized. So, bear with me. I don't normally talk to 7 billion people at once. But I've been thinking a lot as of late, reading the news and watching YouTube, and what saddens me is that there's a lot of divisiveness going on around. People are forgetting that there are other people out in this world that may not think exactly like them, maybe not behave exactly like them. And we forget that that's okay. As long as it's not causing anyone any danger, not causing it being done out of deviance or causing any distress, then it's fine. If somebody wants to shoot a gun at a range or for hunting, as long as they're not trying to harm other people or in any way, form, or fashion, let them. If a person wants to be, if a guy wants to marry his boyfriend, let them. If they're not causing any danger, deviance, or distress to anybody. If a person wants to listen to country music, let them. That's fine. If a person wants to listen to rap, that's okay. If a person wants to go to church every Sunday and wants to learn more about the Bible, let them. As long as they're not causing any danger, distress, or deviance to anybody else, then that's okay. And if a person doesn't want to believe in any faith, let them. It's as long as you're not trying to force another idea down somebody's throat, then that's okay. That goes for belief and unbelief. And people have forgotten this because people get so wrapped up in their groups that they associate themselves with, labels. They get so wrapped up in labels that they only see the world as labels. And they forget to view the people behind the labels. And we've all done it. I've done it. You've done it. My friends have done it. Your friends have done it. Our families. We've all done it. And that's okay to an extent because we're human. And humans aren't perfect. We make mistakes. So, what do we do now? I, for a while, have been trying to learn about other groups of people. And there's a lot of suffering out in this world that I never even knew was happening. And it's a shame that more people don't know about that. But I'm willing to bet that if more people really listened, then they'll be more willing to treat others with respect and dignity, and maybe even love. Because for all the bad that humanity has done, wars have been committed, atrocities beyond imagination, and terrible, terrible weapons have been created. But also wonderful, beautiful things have been created. Arts, cultures, movies, plays, magnificent structures and vehicles, civilizations. And that took effort. That took people to create those wonderful things. It took people with different beliefs, to some extent, because we all have different beliefs. Even if it's as simple as, hey, I drink this beer, this beer A, and my friend drinks beer B. Something as simple as that. But they had to come together and put their differences aside and focus on, what's more important. And we need to do that. We need to remember that not everyone's going to think like us. The same way, that is. And that's okay. But we cannot force our beliefs down other people's throats. That will only make people more resistant to listening. There's already too much resistance as is. We need to be more open. Everyone needs to be more open. Maybe, if you're at like maybe Democrats, I know you all love, colleges and academics, but, listen to what, the trades folk have to say, or somebody with a more conservative viewpoint. And conservatives, why don't you just listen to some of us and like the LGBT community, or those same academics in colleges? Just listen. View us that we are just people like you. Everyone is a person. And I think if we are willing to take the effort to listen, I think then we might be able to really do some great things, or continue to do great things. Because if we don't listen, and we just continue to focus on our differences, well, I'm afraid we have the tools then to really just delete everybody. And that would be a shame. Because, 25,000 years after we incinerate ourselves and the aliens come down to Earth and they excavate our skeletons, they're not going to really see us as, Republican, Democrats, gay, lesbian, straight, Islamic, Hindu, atheist, Christian. They're just going to view us as one species. And it'll be up to their judgment to determine if we were a wise species or a foolish species. Anyway, I'll end on that. I hope you all liked what I said, and I hope you all have a great day. And I hope to talk to you again soon. And again, my name is Aspel Fam.